Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, in Moments in Time, we're going to be talking about the Women Air Force Service Pilots, or W.A.S.P. So in the early 1940s, the world was engulfed in the flames of World War II. The U.S. military faced an urgent need for pilots to replace those lost in combat and to meet the increasing demands of the war effort. It was in this context that two remarkable women, Jacqueline Cochran and Nancy Harkness Love, saw an opportunity for women to serve in the skies. So Jacqueline Cochran, a successful aviator and racing pilot, proposed the idea of using women pilots to the Army Air Forces. Meanwhile, Nancy Harkness Love, another accomplished pilot, was working on a similar idea. Their efforts led to the creation of two organizations, the Women's Auxiliary Ferrying Squadron, or W.A.S.P, headed by Love, and then the Women's Flying Training Detachment, or the W.F.T.D., led by Cochran. In 1943, these two groups were merged to form the Women Air Force Service Pilots, or W.A.S.P. Training to become a W.A.S.P was no small feat. The women underwent rigorous training at Avenger Field in Sweetwater, Texas. They were required to meet the same high standards as their male counterparts. The training regime included learning to fly various types of aircraft, from primary trainers to advanced fighters and bombers. The women faced numerous challenges during training, both physical and psychological. They had to prove their skills and determination in an environment where many doubted their capabilities. Despite the obstacles, these women demonstrated resilience and a steadfast commitment to their mission. Former W.A.S.P members often recall the camaraderie and sense of purpose that kept them going. They formed close bonds with their fellow trainees, united by their shared goal of serving their country. The intense training and mutual support forged friendships that lasted a lifetime. Once their training was complete, the W.A.S.P took on a variety of critical roles. They ferried aircraft from factories to military bases, they tested new planes, and towed targets for live anti-aircraft artillery practice, as well as just transporting cargo. These missions were essential to the war effort and allowed male pilots to focus on the combat operations. The W.A.S.P flew more than 60 million miles and delivered over 12,000 aircraft, including fighters and bombers. Their work was instrumental in maintaining the flow of aircraft to the front lines and ensuring new planes were battle-ready. Now, despite their significant contributions, the W.A.S.P often faced discrimination and skepticism from their male counterparts. They were considered civilians and did not receive military benefits, yet they persevered, driven by their dedication to their mission and their love of flying. The job of W.A.S.P was not without risk. The women flew aircraft that were often freshly built and untested, making their missions particularly dangerous. 38 W.A.S.P members lost their lives during their service. These losses were deeply felt within the W.A.S.P community. Unlike their male counterparts, the families of fallen W.A.S.P pilots did not receive military honors or benefits. The bodies of those who perished were sent home at their families' expense. Their contributions went largely unrecognized by the military establishment. But despite these hardships, the W.A.S.P continued to serve with distinction. Their bravery and resilience in the face of danger earned them the respect of many of their peers and superiors. In 1944, as the war began to wind down, the W.A.S.P program was disbanded. The women were sent home, many without acknowledgement of their service. The records of their contributions were classified, and their roles in the war effort were largely forgotten. For decades, the contributions of the W.A.S.P were overlooked. It wasn't until 1977 that they were granted veteran status, thanks to the tireless efforts of former W.A.S.P members and their supporters. The recognition came after years of advocacy and persistence. The W.A.S.P fought for their rightful place in history, seeking acknowledgement for their service and their sacrifices. Their struggle for recognition highlighted the broader issues of gender equality and the need to honor all who serve, regardless of gender. In 2010, the W.A.S.P were awarded the Congressional Gold Medal, one of the highest civilian honors in the United States. This award was a moment of immense pride and validation for the surviving members and their families. The ceremony was a poignant reminder of the significant contributions these women made to the war effort and to the advancement of women in aviation. The legacy of W.A.S.P lives on, inspiring new generations of female aviators. Their determination, courage, and love for flying paved the way for women in the military and aviation industries. Today, women pilots continue to break barriers and achieve new heights, standing on the shoulders of the pioneers who came before them. The stories of the W.A.S.P are a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of recognizing the contributions to all who serve. Their legacy is a reminder that progress is often achieved through the efforts of those who dare to challenge the status quo. So the story of the Women's Air Corps, or W.A.S.P, is a remarkable chapter in the history of World War II and women's aviation. These pioneering women showed extraordinary bravery and resilience, paving the way for future generations of female pilots. Their contributions during the war were indispensable, and their legacy continues to inspire. Guys, thank you for watching. If you like learning about stuff like this, please hit the like button and maybe smash the toast by hitting the sub button. And for more insights into aviation, technology, history, etc., hit the noti bell. We at the Mag Channel and CoolKegs Productions would like to thank all of W.A.S.P for their amazing contributions and all the sacrifices they made. Because of those efforts, we are here able to make YouTube videos. With that being said, guys, that's it for Moments in Time. You guys are amazing, and until next time.